Pakistan used to be an agricultural country and was considered the backbone of the country's economy. The major crops that were exported by the country were wheat, cotton, rice, and sugarcane. The country was a net food exporter and also exported fish, fruits, especially oranges and mangoes, and vegetables. Now the country is facing food inflation and eventually a shortage of basic food items. Let's explore the reasons that the country that exports is not even producing or cannot import basic food items. Pakistan is facing a growing food crisis due to a combination of factors including devastating floods that damaged more than 80% of the country's crops, economic uncertainty, and food inflation. Inflation in Pakistan's economy has been rising rapidly, with the annual inflation rate reaching 24.5% in December 2022. In February 2023, the inflation rate was recorded at 27.55%, the highest since May 1975. Other factors contributing to inflation include the cost of transport, clothing, footwear, housing, and utilities. The State Bank of Pakistan says that their foreign exchange reserves have fallen to a critical level. In an effort to stretch dollars, imports are being held at the ports, impacting everything from food to medicine. Food inflation in Pakistan has skyrocketed, particularly fresh fruits, milk, and chicken are having a major impact on the livelihoods of all levels of families. Food prices have surged, with onions, tea, wheat, eggs, gram whole, and rice recording the biggest increases. The cost of food increased by 47.15% in March 2023 over the same month in the previous year. The underlying causes of price increases are stagnant and fluctuating agriculture productivity, inefficient use of key natural resources, particularly water, and limited innovation, as well as weather-related shocks. For example, in the 2022 floods of Pakistan and very recently in mid-2023 Pakistan also faced unexpected rains and sleeting in areas that have never been seen before. The COVID-19 pandemic and associated restrictions because of the country's economic situation along with a major locust attack last year created further problems. The poor performance has been exacerbated by ineffective government policies. To address food inflation and food shortages in Pakistan, several steps need to be taken on an emergency basis. These include improving agricultural productivity, improving the procurement system of food and reforming the wheat procurement system, reducing food waste and losses, improving market access for small farmers, and improving market efficiency. The government can also work to stabilize the economy and improve foreign exchange reserves to ensure that imports of food and medicine are not held up at ports. There are several ways to improve agricultural productivity in Pakistan. One way is by adopting climate-smart technologies to improve water use efficiency and build resilience to extreme weather events. Improving the availability of good quality agriculture inputs like seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, and water can significantly enhance crop productivity. Reducing food waste and losses can help address food inflation and food shortages in Pakistan. Some steps that can be taken to reduce food waste and losses include improving storage and transportation infrastructure to reduce post-harvest losses, promoting better handling practices among farmers and traders, and raising awareness among consumers about the importance of reducing food waste. Improving market access for small farmers can help address food inflation and food shortages in Pakistan. This can be achieved by investing in better transportation infrastructure to connect small farmers to markets, providing small farmers with better access to market information and financing, and reducing barriers to entry for small farmers in markets. Reforming the wheat procurement system can help address food inflation and food shortages in Pakistan. The government has set the objective of stabilizing the wheat market principally through its wheat procurement program on which it has spent, and continues to spend, billions of rupees. However, consumers or smallholders have not benefited from government support to the wheat sector. In fact, the main beneficiaries of the system are large farmers who have a saleable surplus, middlemen who buy from small farmers and sell to the government, and the flour mills who have access to subsidies that are usually not passed on to consumers. Urgent reforms in the wheat procurement system should aim at reducing the government's footprint in the market and leaving the work of buying, selling, storing, and importing wheat to the private sector. The public sector's role should be limited to maintaining a strategic reserve to be used in emergencies and market stabilization if prices exceed an acceptable range. Improving market efficiency can help address food inflation and food shortages in Pakistan. This can be achieved by reducing barriers to entry for small farmers and markets, promoting competition among traders and buyers, and improving transparency in market transactions. The government can also work to improve the regulatory environment for markets and reduce corruption and rent-seeking behavior.